All
All
right.
right, we
Good.
are live.
Yes, we are live. Good afternoon or good evening. And it's still kind of bright, which is cool. Uh,
Daylight saving kicked in.
I know the daylight savings kicked in. I know last week we were in a hurry
Mhm.
because of an install, but as you guys could see behind us, uh, we have
What was our insult?
the rear bump, the
Oh,
bumper,
the
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 bumper.
bumper. Here
Yeah,
you go,
yeah,
guys.
yeah. So we just recently installed the what's this, the fog lights
Yeah.
just like 2 hours ago,
Yeah.
and I just finished test driving this an hour ago. So this is all it right here. We do not have the skid plates yet. This is just the skid plate holder because tomorrow we're waiting for something.
Mhm.
But yeah, and
Yeah.
oh yeah, and also too, we upgraded our intercooler. We now have the high mount intercooler right here. Not sure if y'all could see it, but it is right here. And what else? We upgraded some of the few stuff in the rear bumper, but all the major stuff is here in the front. So just an hour ago, we finished test driving our new setup. 2 hours ago, we just finished installing our new fog lights. And so far, our high mount intercooler from Wagner Tuning is doing amazing. And these bolts right here, these are titanium. So they are rust free. And with this new setup too, you get to see our Radflow shocks even more. So that is all we did
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah.
And
We.
last Saturday, it was also our first time to debuting our new upgrades,
Mhm.
and we got first place for best truck, off-road, overland, and SUV.
SUV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's all of it all at the same
Yeah.
time at the Showcase Car Show.
Mhm.
It's
It's
in our
already up.
it's already up and out,
Mhm.
and we're really blessed that we won it there.
Mhm.
And what else?
So what we can say about our new bumper, it's super light.
Super light, yes, yes.
It's super. It's really light. It's like 45 pounds, right?
Around 45. It's
Yeah.
now a little bit heavier because of the fog light
Yeah.
by like 2 pounds.
but
Yeah.
but it is very light. It's an easy install
Yeah.
because we didn't had to what's this? We didn't had
To
to
drill.
drill.
We
Yeah.
didn't have. Oh, and we don't have any front sensors in our
Yeah, we don't have
bumper.
any front
So,
sensors.
it,
That's
I mean,
why.
it's just slap on. Actually,
Yeah.
the hardest part was our fog lights.
Mhm.
It took her about an hour
Yeah.
to redo the wiring
Yeah.
because the wiring for the OEM fog light wires was very
It was weirdly set up because it was from the OEM specs.
yes.
So it was long in the middle, and then it was short for where you connected to the main port. So yeah, so I
So
had to
yeah,
redo the whole
so she had
wiring.
to rewire it. I'm actually gonna show that soon in our reels or in our, what do you call that in YouTube, stories,
Short.
shorts and stories or reels in YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Jason, oh hi,
Oh,
hi,
hi,
how are you?
Jason.
How are
Thank
you?
you for
Tuning
tuning
in.
in.
Yeah, so this is our new front bumper.
Yeah.
Um,
Let me move.
Yeah, we just finished installing the fog lights. We actually had to come up with our fog light brackets
Yeah.
because if we would have drilled a hole in here, the fog lights would have actually sunk in,
Mm-hmm.
and it was gonna look kind of funky. So that's what we did. And what else? Yeah. Oh, and I just finished making carbon fiber parts. You could barely see it, but this is it right here. This is carbon fiber, and also the other side too. So let me just slightly,
An accent,
uh,
carbon fiber accent.
yeah, but it's real though. It's
Mhm.
it's real. So yeah. That's the turn off-road bumper. Yes,
Yes.
this is the Hyperlight bumper.
Mhm.
They have a lot of options there. So we went with this because we wanted to change our look,
Yeah, and we're trying to shed some
weight,
weight.
to save some gas. Not a whole lot of gas, just some gas.
Yeah.
We're now at 12.9 miles a gallon. Before we were at 12.7, 12.8. So yeah, this kind of helped a lot. We're not done yet uh, with the skid plates, but Friday we have to be done already
Yeah,
because
we are going to be
in
in
the Overland
Overland Expo.
will be a boot car for Radflow shocks.
Mhm.
The shocks is like right here. That's the Radflows right there. Actually, it's iBox springs, but Radflow, what do you call that?
What?
Reservoirs. Yeah, it looks good. More aggressive looking. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you.
I do miss the winch, but
Yeah.
the problem is we hardly use it. And
Mhm.
if we do go on a trail, we 95% of the time we don't use it.
Mhm.
So uh, that's
We'll
why.
probably gonna think of something in the future. Maybe still at it, but we have to relocate it or something like that. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Oh yeah, and another thing, we still have not connected the front light bar.
Mm.
This light bar right here. Oh no, you don't have to move.
Yeah.
This light bar here, we haven't connected it yet. That's a whole different
Yeah,
day. That's
because
gonna
we're
be a whole
still
different
thinking.
wiring.
We're still thinking where to connect it.
Are
What
you
switch?
are you selling the old parts? Um,
The the front bumper,
no,
not
not yet.
yet.
But the
Not
rear
yet.
bumper, whoever wants to buy the RTR rear bumper, um, let us know.
Mhm.
We'll just meet up because
It's really
it's heavy.
it's
It's 80
heavy.
pounds. It's 80 pounds.
Yeah, it's a heavy bumper, and we don't want to shift it because
Oh,
it's
we have to freight.
yeah we have to freight it. So we're selling our RTR rear bumper.
And what else are we selling? I think that's
Yeah, that's it. Or maybe because we have to rearrange our storage,
uh-huh.
so also we're gonna have like a few more parts that we want to
Yeah,
sell.
we're probably gonna sell some as we'll post it in our social media.
Yeah,
Right now, the RTR rear bumper is for sale.
yeah.
Um, they're selling it for what 1,600. No,
Mhm.
there's no way on earth we're gonna sell it for 1,600.
Yeah.
We'll probably sell it for like 800 or less.
Mhm.
So it's up to you guys.
Mhm.
If you guys wanna purchase the RTR rear bumper,
Yeah, just
um,
let us know or follow us in our social media in Instagram. Usually we post
yeah,
a lot
usually
of
in
those in
Instagram.
Instagram.
So if you guys wanna yeah,
Yeah,
buy the rear bumper, let us know.
yeah.
What else? We are very excited for this Saturday.
Mhm.
Actually Friday because our check-in is on Friday. At the Overland Expo here in Costa Mesa, or there in Costa Mesa, at the OC Fairgrounds. So if you guys are gonna stop by at the Overland Expo, we'll be at the Radflow booth,
Mhm.
and just look for it in the map.
Yeah. We don't
Yeah.
know where it is,
I
but
have no idea where the
yeah.
Radflow booth is.
Yeah.
It says the number too. Even if I give you guys the number, I don't know what booth space it will be in. So we're very very excited for that. Looking forward,
Mhm.
and we love the turn off road front bumper
And also rear bumper.
and the rear. Oh yeah, I forgot. And the rear bumper. The rear bumper, I carbon fibered it so much already. It could be considered a carbon fiber rear bumper. Yeah, since I carbon fibered it so much. This I could barely carbon fiber it because the way how it's designed.
Mhm.
If I try adding some carbon, it's gonna look kind of funky. So I just left like two small pieces
Mhm.
of it. Yeah, and also too, one of the cool things is we love our all new high mount intercooler from
Mhm.
Wagner Tuning.
Mhm.
It actually made it more. It looks like a Raptor,
Yeah.
not a Bronco Raptor, but an F-150 Raptor.
Yeah.
Because all of them, especially if you change the front bumper, you have to move up the intercooler.
Yeah, the inner cooler.
So it looks like, from the front, it's similar to the F-150 Raptor.
Mm-hmm.
So I love it, and so far so good. Are we saving any gas? Just point 0.1
For
miles
now.
for now.
Yeah, we haven't really like drove it
Really,
like
really
really
far.
far or more.
I
We
Yeah.
drove it far already one time or two times,
Yeah,
but not,
Pomona.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
but not like not as daily as we want it, because it's been here, because every single day we have new parts to
Yeah, we
put.
always have. We're probably gonna kick back on upgrades after the Overland Expo,
Mm-hmm.
just because that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our next biggest show probably won't be till April,
Yeah.
and then after April, May we May there.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's like one or two, and then we're dying to go back off roading and to
Mm-hmm.
test to
Yeah.
see how it feels, and but we're also up getting one more super secret project,
Yeah.
and we're still saving up for it because it's super expensive too. And no, they are not portals.
Not yet.
Not yet, not yet, not yet. It's slightly heading that direction. Um, I was actually thinking of long travel,
Mhm.
but I mean, the only benefit to long travel would probably be like just straight out like what
For
sand
desert,
desert.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. For Baja, like the
yeah.
Baja
So
ride.
you could make those like sharp turns
Mm-hmm.
without falling
Yeah, without,
or turning.
yeah.
Yeah, and if there's like some like crazy off camber spot, you won't tip over.
Yeah.
I think that's the only benefit to
Mm-hmm.
long travel.
Mm-hmm.
But portals, in the other hand, have many benefits. It also widens your stance. One, number two, it helps you rock crawling, and
Mm-hmm.
then three, you don't have to do a what's that gear ratio change.
Yeah.
So those are the three benefits.
Regear.
Regearing, there you
Yeah.
go, regearing. So we shall see, we shall see. But we're not hardcore rock crawlers.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're like, not
Yeah.
really.
We were thinking of going that route before.
Yes, we did.
That's why we kind of like added a lot of like upgrades and
Hmm.
everything, but then as the day goes, years
Yeah.
goes by,
As the weeks, months
yeah,
go
yeah, we're
by,
like, do we really want to like
spend.
real rock roll this? I mean, we if we wanted to, we can.
Yes, what
But
she said. Yes.
yeah, we wanted to, we really can, with our all of our setup, we could
Maybe next
actually
year.
rock roll.
Maybe next year. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
we'll
But this
see.
year, as of now, no. We still have other projects that we're focusing on right
Mhm.
now, and clearly it's performance
Yeah,
number one. That's where we're at right now.
yeah.
Because exterior, we're already okay with exterior,
Mm.
but performance, that's where we wanna aim at right now.
Mhm.
So so the high mount intercooler, our exhaust,
Yeah.
what a
Suspension.
suspension, what do you call that? Our air intake
Mhm.
system, blow off valve. I
Yeah.
mean, so far, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, we want to upgrade other parts too
Yeah.
that are in that category,
Mm-hmm.
and they also consider points too in the judging system if it's that particular car show. Yeah. So what else? So over the weekend, we went to Pomona
Mm-hmm.
at the Derby Room, and they had a car show there called Showcase, and
This is their second year.
second year already, and it was a blessing
Mm-hmm.
and an honor too that we retained
Yeah, we
our
retained our
title.
title.
First place, best off-road truck,
Truck, SUV,
SUV,
Overlander.
Overlander, all four of them.
Yeah.
So it was a real blessing that we retained our uh, win
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it was so nice too that a lot of like Overlander truck SUV actually came
Yes.
to support that
It wasn't
event.
just us.
Yeah.
So sometimes it will just be like two people
I
or
know.
or three trucks, and
So that's why we're like, yeah, but this time it was really good because there's a lot of like a good healthy competition.
yeah,
Yeah.
because some of the car shows we go to, like there would only be like three trucks that show up,
Mhm.
and yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that's cool and
that's
all,
cool.
but at least this time there was like seven, I think,
Mhm.
or eight, or
Yeah.
it was a good
Yeah,
amount.
and
It was
it
a good
was like
amount.
all different builds too.
Yeah, it wasn't just like all
Mhm.
Broncos trying to battle each other
Mhm.
out.
They
Um,
have they have like Lexus, they
Jeeps,
have Jeeps,
um,
they have Tacoma,
Tacoma, yeah,
they have
Toyotas,
do
yeah.
they have for runner?
I think I'm not sure. I'm
Okay.
not 100, but Toyota. They had
Mm,
Jeeps. They had
they have Lexus,
they had
they have
Lexus.
us.
They have a Bronco. Yeah. So
It was fun, yeah.
yeah, it was cool. It was fun, and yeah. So we're really excited at this will be also our first time too going to the Overland Expo,
Yeah.
because every time they have the Overland Expo West, it will be in Flagstaff, Arizona,
Mhm.
and man, that's like really
That's really
far,
far.
like really far from us. Which
Yeah.
I think is cool. If we ever had the chance to save money,
Mhm.
to get a hotel, and or go glamping,
Mhm.
and to save money for gas, but yeah, gas is a really killer for us.
Mhm.
Oh, what else? Uh, oh, Caesar Sanchez says, "Cool, thank you,"
Thank you.
from TikTok. So we are live in TikTok, and we're also live on YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah. So what else do you wanna bring
Mm.
up?
Yeah, we're just excited for the Overland Expo this coming weekend.
Yes.
It's our first time to be a Radflow booth
Yeah,
car.
that's right. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. So every time we go on what's this? Not conventions. Events.
Yeah.
We're
Expo.
expo events. We're always Dynamics booth, because
Mhm.
as you guys can see, we're all diode out,
Mhm.
except for the free light bar.
Mhm.
But yeah, we're always in Dynamics booth, and it's always an honor and a pleasure that we're in their booth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this time, it's a great honor to be a booth car for Radflow Suspension.
Yeah.
This one right here.
Yeah. So we wanted to represent them now for this event. So
Yes.
we are so excited that they were able to reach out to us.
Yeah,
you know.
and I feel kind of bad too, because there will be times where they would invite us, but we always have to say no, because we have like a car show, or if
Mhm.
not a car show, a trail actually,
Mhm.
that kind of yeah, conflict.
Conflict of schedule.
Yeah.
So
So we felt bad, and now everything turned out perfectly.
yeah, thankfully this weekend we didn't have anything
Yeah.
pre-planned. So when they said, "Oh, okay, are you guys available to be our booth car?" We were like, "Yes." So we cross off our weekend for this coming
Yes.
weekend just to make sure
For
we can
Saturday and
we can
Sunday,
make it um to
Overland Expo.
Overland Expo.
So our check-in is on Friday,
Friday
morning,
Mhm.
not too early, like around 10.
Yeah, and
So
that's the setup for the
yeah,
vendors and everyone.
yeah,
It will officially open on Saturday.
yes,
So it's
Saturday.
a 2 day event, Saturday and Sunday.
Mhm. So and I heard too that Overland Expo is kind of like the SEMA for
Mhm.
off overland off road um, type of
Built.
builds. Yeah, so that would be very very exciting,
Mhm.
and we'll see too if we're going back to SEMA this year for
Yeah.
2025.
Yeah.
So, but our Bronco is starting to look a lot different now
Mhm.
from last year. We still have more changes that we're going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just stay tuned for that.
Mhm.
Okay, what else? Because last week we were in a hurry because we
Yeah,
were
we were
installing
trying
the
to install. No, because we wanted to finish it already because
before it gets too late.
yeah, and what's this? And we had an event for the weekend, so we
Oh
want
yeah,
to make
that's
sure
right.
that we have time just in case we need, like, replace some bolts,
Order
some
parts.
or
Yeah.
order parts, something is not fitting right. So because we had so many upgrades in our Bronco, that those parts that we get or we purchase sometimes won't fit
Oh
because of
yeah,
the
yeah.
other upgrades that we already did. So
Like
it's not the company's fault.
it's our fault.
It's our fault. We have a lot.
So we actually had an issue with our Wagner tuning intercooler.
Mm-hmm.
So the one of the main issues was actually the number one problem was and it wasn't theirs, it was ours. We have a body lift. We
Mm-hmm.
have a 1.5-inch body lift, and their intercooler piping and mounting is designed for a Bronco that is stock.
Yeah.
No body lifts.
Mm-hmm.
With a lift is totally fine,
Mm-hmm.
but with
Or
a
suspension lift.
yeah, suspension lift, but a body lift.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you guys could see this. There's
Yeah,
just like an inch, like
yeah.
an inch gap right here because of our body lift.
Mm-hmm.
So what we had to do was we had to be creative
Yeah, we
and
have to
think outside
improvise.
the box.
Yeah, we are improvise for what's this, for brackets.
Yeah, so
So
thank God we have leftover brackets from our wing, and we use those bracket to elevate the inner cooler,
intercooler.
and then that's how we mounted the intercooler from our chassis now.
Mhm.
So right now, so the intercooler, it's mounted to the body and to the chassis.
Mhm.
So for us to able to do that, we had to have a bracket to connect
Yeah,
both of them.
yeah.
So that's what we did.
Mhm.
So it wasn't their problem; it was our problem
Mhm.
because of
Mhm.
all the upgrades that
Yeah.
we did or we have.
Yeah, and that's why we learn now that every time we purchase parts, we every time we install, we had to put extra amount of time. So at least if there's something that we need to purchase,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
away, or it doesn't fit, we need to do improvise. We have time
Yeah,
to do it.
because some parts could take 2 days,
Mhm.
some parts could take the next day, or
Mhm.
some parts could take a month.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it all depends too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, and also too when another issue that we had with the hyperlight front bumper, it's good if you don't have a body lift.
Mhm.
Thank God that the hyperlight bumper you could kind of move it,
Yeah. Yeah.
just a little bit, like maybe
Yeah.
half an inch or
Uh-huh.
less. So that's the good thing too.
Mhm.
And thank God for the rear bumper. You actually get to move it like
Yeah.
inches.
Mhm.
So that helped us a lot in our body lift too. And once
Mhm.
again, um, it was our upgrade,
Yeah.
not the company. So
Mhm.
those are the issues that we deal with
Mhm.
um, when we're upgrading something. It
Yeah.
always like interfere with an
With
upgrade
that
from the
upgrade from
past.
the
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of our biggest struggles when we upgraded our high mount intercooler and also our front bumper.
Yeah.
And now with the lights,
Mhm.
our fog lights,
Yeah.
OEM fog lights, she had to take the whole wiring apart
Yeah.
and then
No, actually, I just removed, like, the OEM section from that is the connector here, in the body, the main connector for the fog lights.
yeah,
Because I was trying to salvage the whole wiring harness, but I'm like, nah, it's gonna take me forever, and I'm still gonna cut it. So what I did is I basically rewired the whole the whole fog light, and
she
then
did.
just use the connector to the body here. So that part is the OEM
Yeah,
side.
it took her like an hour to
Mhm.
reconnect the whole wiring system. Uh, so yeah, that's all we have so far, and oh my gosh, we're waiting for one major piece or parts
Mhm.
tomorrow. and this piece is actually going to dramatically kind of change the way how our Bronco looks.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, I'm kind of stressing because I don't know how we're gonna install it. And number two, I don't know if it's gonna fit.
Mm-hmm.
And number three, how are we going to make it fit if it doesn't
It
fit?
doesn't fit. Yeah.
So it's like, oh my gosh.
Mhm.
And this time it has nothing to do with the body lift. We're actually going with the design of of the front bumper.
Mhm.
Yeah. Before I say anything else, before I
Mhm.
give it out, but yeah. So that's what we're hoping for tomorrow. Uh, it comes early, so we can already start thinking on how to install it and how to work outside the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, without falling off or breaking stuff
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. Um, what else? Um, when do you want to go back on a trail?
Um, I mean, it depends on
Depends.
what our schedule. So as long as we don't have like major show or event, I think we can go.
Okay.
And then as long as we don't have like pending install to do,
Oh yeah.
then we can go. Yeah.
Next week we're actually going to be busy with our house because our front bumper and
A
old
few-
intercooler and a few pipes, they're all inside our kitchen.
Yeah, it's in our kitchen. So our kitchen right now is not that functional.
Yeah, it's I could barely open the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Every morning I would always have to play hopscotch and skip over the front bumper, and sometimes I miss it and my shin.
Yeah, it hits your shin.
Yeah, and it hurts.
Yeah.
And I remind you that front bumper weighs like 110 pounds.
Yeah.
Solid
And
steel.
solid steel. It's really
So it's
heavy,
like,
yeah.
man, even but yeah. So next week, we also ordered some shelves
Mhm.
for our storage because our storage is a mess right now too as well. That's why we can't really sell stuff because we don't know
We
what
don't, yeah, because we
it's
can't
everywhere.
see it.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
And we can't see it. So, and it's on top of each other, and it's like we need to organize it. So, this weekend, or if we have some time next week, we'll do another round of reorganizing in our storage and see if we can find some products that we can sell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. 2 weeks from now, so not this weekend, but the next weekend. There's a place called Off Road Nights in San Diego, actually in Del Mar, North County,
Mm.
and then that's a Saturday and Friday, and then Sunday they have now the Rodeo X rigs in Ontario.
Mm.
This time Rodeo X rigs, you're gonna see nothing but Forerunners and
Mhm.
Tacomas.
Yeah.
From different sizes, shapes, and forms.
Mhm.
So those are the stuff that you are going to see at Rodeo X rigs,
Yeah.
mostly Toyotas and Land
Yeah.
Cruisers too, and Land
Yeah.
Cruisers,
And some Jeeps.
and so, oh yeah, and some Jeeps,
Mhm.
but probably 70%
Yeah,
will be
Toyotas.
Toyotas. Yeah, all fixed up,
Yeah.
different shapes and sizes.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
that is going to be very interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah. What else? So if you want, we could keep it nice and short today.
Mhm.
We'll probably end like in the 30-minute mark, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So at least they can
Go on and
go on. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been a crazy weather this week.
It was
It's
raining
been
earlier.
It was raining for the past few days. It was sprinkling earlier.
Yeah.
So I heard it's still gonna rain up to Friday.
Yeah. Hopefully everything will be good by Friday because that's when we check in.
I know.
Yeah. But Saturday and Sunday will be all good.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
So guys, if you are in the area, in the
Costa Mesa.
area, this
Or
Saturday,
Orange County.
yeah, or Orange County, Saturday and Sunday, there will be an Overland Expo in the OC Fairgrounds, and we're gonna be there, and you're gonna see a lot of other companies, vendors, anything off-road, overland will be there, and it's a great time to purchase something there.
Yeah, because they're gonna have a lot of sale,
Mhm.
and I'm sure Radflow Shocks is gonna be on sale
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
oh,
every time we see them on an
event
event,
they
they
always have
have a
sale. When we
sale.
saw them at SEMA, they had a 10% off or 50 or some
Yeah.
discount, and then we saw them at the what was the most previous King of the Hammers.
Mhm.
They had 10% off there too.
Mhm.
Yeah, so actually we're actually looking forward for that event too because we also want to buy something too
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they always have sale and we save hundreds of dollars on
Yeah.
taxes
Yeah.
and just everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's a great time to even see new release products, because sometimes that's where
Yeah, they would
debut
showcase
it.
it. Yeah, debut
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
yeah, guys, check the event out. We're gonna be there, so come by and say hi.
If we're there, but if we're walking around and you see us, just
Please, yeah, just say
play
hi.
hi, hi. And if I don't remember you because all I remember you from your Instagram's car,
Mhm,
just remind us who you are.
mhm.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so that is it,
All
and
right, guys.
we can't wait to for the Overland Expo, and we're hoping to release that video by Friday.
Mhm.
Nice Bronco. Oh, thank
Oh,
you so
thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much
Mhm,
from TikTok.
mhm.
Yeah. All right, so
All right, guys.
that is it, and
We're gonna be back again next week.
yep, same
Same
place
place, same
and
time,
same time.
same day, same day.
Yeah.
So we go live every Wednesday. So to whoever is new here, we always go live every Wednesday at 5:30
PM
p.m.
Pacific
Pacific time.
time.
So yeah, see, come join us. If you have some time on a Wednesday night.
Yep. All right, guys.
All right,
Have a
guys.
good one.
All right.